Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a little bit of an opening pause, but looks like we're all good to go now. Just momentary as teams are ready to play on.
Man, GPK is ready to play. Look at these, what he said too. Reason pause, and then they
yeah,
say
he wants
ready,
to get
and
this,
he
he wants to get this over with.
He's ready. I mean, after that last game too, the domination that he was able to apply onto no one. Can't blame the man. Mid, they're using the Wolf to scout to see if there's a ward, so maybe they're going to think that there's a ward there. It was placed afterwards. It was actually the smoked Lina that allowed that to get hit, but maybe they get the D ward because of it. And let's see how this Lycan Earthshaker is able to do. See if they're able to constantly pull the lane back, creep into equilibrium with wolves and whatnot versus this Disruptor Naga Siren.
I mean, how do you imagine it is going to go? Like, is this a good lane against the Naga Siren?
No, I don't think they can apply any pressure to Naga whatsoever. They have to just, you know, tank the sack. They see the ward placed. GPK, since he smoked up and placed his, they saw the ops ward placed afterwards. Nice deny from Nolan. Beautiful. No tip. Someone tip him. Come on, he needs it. He got tipped by the enemies like 4 times last game. Where's his teammates tipping him for that? You got to give him some type of motivation. See, look, outsiders are tipping each other.
Yeah, they know to build each other up with the tips.
All right, and let's see how top lane goes too, because it is a kind of weird lane. It's double strength. It's a range strength hero with the Phoenix, of course, but this Undying might be able to do quite a lot of damage here versus the 2 of them if he's off to a decent one. And I like that. Immediate start with the decay, so it comes back up faster as the creeps meet the lane. Let's see how Solo does of securing the TA's farm. Should be able to decently.
See how well no one fares here in this mid matchup.
It's going to be constant trades in the first few levels.
And a very tough game 1. Yeah, I do have the feeling that Lina's just going to have the edge here.
It's just easier to you always land your nuke on the Wind Ranger, and you're always able to secure a little bit easier CS because of the attack speed, but let's see how no one does. Because it's a much better matchup, of course, infinitely better than Ember versus Co-op.
No, for sure, no doubt about that.
Yeah, let's see. I'm going to be looking a lot at bottom, seeing how Sweden Strong's able to actually apply pressure on Disruptor. He's doing a good job so far. We'll see how the Lycan's able to do with those last hits with Wolves. Right now, they're actually just straight playing the lane, which I did not expect. I thought they'd be pulling a little more.
Wow.
Top, though. Outsiders, them pulling the lane. Definitely making sense, because they're playing versus that Undying. They don't want to actually just stand there getting decayed and melded. Mid's the lane to watch, though. Rotations already coming out. That's the thing. That's the power of the Earthshaker, that you're always able to constantly leave your lane. Ensure that those water runes are secured. So GPK will not get his bottle filled up here, and they're even making a rotation.
They might just have him here.
Bottle. He's got to go back.
Very, very close, but indeed a bit of fortune there for him that he doesn't die. Let's have a bit of a boost to his movement speed to speed up the ability to reset, get back to base.
I think this is the right move, though. In comparison to last game, they didn't give no one that much help. In this game, they're completely switching the entire mentality of it. The Earthshaker pick, that must have been what it was about as well, about just being able to help mid constantly. And yeah, I'd like to see him continue to play a lot around the mid lane, because as we said, you know, the Lycan bottom, he's not going to be able to do much to the Naga Siren, so I want to see Sweden Strong make the most of his movements early. Yeah, he's constantly threatening mid.
Radiant are scanners.
See if he can escape again. It's this time around he's fine.
Getting a pretty solid stun there. Has the full bottle. Yeah, Mitch continuing to just, I mean, top is an exciting lane if you like watching the creep manipulation, but that's literally all that's happening up there. They're both just trying to match creep waves and stuff. Mid is just, yeah, it's going to be, are they going to get the option? Are they going to get the opportunity on GPK? He knows he's here, though.
He's just stepping up.
Yep.
And at the same time, down bottom, outsiders, they were able to make sure that they got involved in that early bit of action here. Rams, as they take down Lays.
They get that early point in net. That extra control allows them to set up for him. Bottom is a super hard lane for this Lycan. And we've seen this multiple times. You know, we prefaced with the pick. We've seen this Lycan lose every game.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
This one, he has a good matchup if he's able to get online versus Lina, if he's able to surround. But yeah, this lane is going to get worse and worse for him. And Hakoda now actually, Hakoda might actually start just matching the Earthshaker at this point and just leave Ramses maybe in a 1v1 for the most part.
I think Hakoda wins this trade as well. He's going to have another Thunderstrike in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, Sweetenstrong's got a TP out.
Very nice place. And now filling up the bottle for GPK even too. Yamich comes toward the mid lane, leaving DM alone for a second, putting more attention now to ensure that GPK's lane goes better. And yeah, no pressure onto Ramses, free farm. Not the same farm on the TA, because we've seen that creep manipulation coming out from outsiders. So an excellent start already for them.
As you say, with the tools that Na'Vi have, it's not going to be easy to deal with a Naga Siren that has a good start.
No, unless the Earthshaker has some like phenomenal game where he gets like really high levels after laning phase and can start setting up with somebody with the Wind Ranger. This Naga Siren's just gonna free farm, and yeah, I don't think Sweetenstrong is gonna be able to find those. You know, he's a shaker that has to constantly move around to help mid. No kill threats really in most of his lanes.
I mean, the two cores that Na'Vi have, the TA and the Wind Ranger, and really the first heroes that come to mind when you think of heroes that can deal with and kill off a Naga Siren and the Army of Illusions.
No, definitely not.
Denied.
Vtune at least getting that free farm. But yeah, how's he going to be able to fare versus the Naga Siren? 6 minutes. Multiple heroes brought for the attention of the Rune. Outsiders bringing 3. It spawns bottom.
Try and hold no one away from it there with a kinetic field, but
Radiant's courier has been killed.
you can get round the side of it. Still very much trying to push him back.
But really putting so much emphasis on helping mid because they know that their 2 side lanes for the most part are self-sufficient. DK with 2 points in his regen with Breathe Fire, the Naga Siren under versus a Lycan under no threat. So they can keep making these moves and it's no sacrifice.
Both offlaners so far getting just as little really out of the lanes.
DK soon 6 though. And DK when he hits 6 can do a little bit more, at least easier by himself than what the Lycan can. Lycan can definitely surround versus Lina. DM.
He might be in trouble
Ton of
there.
damage.
I think he... Vtune should have the kill here.
Oh!
What?
No way, he messed up.
Oh, he messed up the meld.
He canceled it.
Oh no,
And
that
DM
hurts.
tried to like plant a tree and like trip him up and Vtune played around it and then he slips up.
Just tripped over his own shoelaces. It's an unfortunate miskill there for Vtune. I mean, that would have been a juicy one there, taking that solo, but...
Yeah, bottom.
So if he can get Ramses and on top of him, and they will get him out this one.
Nice
No
rotation.
one in with the focus fire. Make sure that Ramses' time comes to an end in that bottom lane.
Coda. The Fairy Fire. Zombies. The Power Shot.
Nice rotation.
Nice move. That's one thing the Wind Ranger will give you, at least the Focus Fire versus the real Naga Siren.
Dire's middle tower is under
Nice
attack.
move to slow him down. Rune, 2 seconds. Who's gonna get it? Bottom again for no one. But
Much
yeah,
better.
this V2 missing the kill top though, it's kind of big because now DM has hit 6 and he can actually sort of apply pressure to V2 where he might have to actually back up the jungle for some moments. So that could actually add up there that he didn't get that kill there.
Radiant are scanning.
Still top of that network for his team though, and Wind Ranger after the lane matchup, he's actually even because of all that attention they put there versus the Lina. Pretty good.
Imagine one of this top lane, if DM comes too far up the lane, do you think Vichun can set up another attempt to run him down and kill him? Or is it getting too hard now to do it solo?
He's got a sentry, so DM should be fine. He can just kill off these traps. If there's like 3 traps laid down, then yeah, probably, but...
Radiant's middle tower.
And we're seeing
is
some
under
very
attack.
under-leveled supports, of course, looking at the Undying and the Phoenix in particular. I guess Earthshaker too. Constantly stacking, matching each other's movements. Level 2 Phoenix at 9 minutes, but he's been stacking hard camp. They're going to have to give him something. That's very under-leveled. Bottom.
Put the setup here. Back into the kinetic field. They've even brought GPK in as well to make sure that this kill's an easy one.
Yep, and GPK is dictating that he's going to be going the Spellcaster build. He's got the Aether Lens already queued up in Arcane Boots. Mid, Shackle will not connect.
Unfortunate there. Did look like sort of connected to the creep behind Jamich.
Yep. I don't know if they can full commit anyway. No one actually did not have the Javelin yet on him. If they have the Javelin and the Shackle connects, then maybe they full kill before the dive, but...
Yeah, that's true.
Right
It
after.
is, of course, yeah, just the level 1 Shackle.
Yeah. GPK finally gets lucky. We'll get over in bottom this time around for himself.
They're going to bring no one towards the top lane. And straight away, in with the focus fire,
Nice.
takes out DM, makes that movement. As soon as he does get that Javelin out,
Yep, and he had the Arcane Rune, so TP will be back up faster. Same for Focus Fire. Really good moves, honestly, from no one this game. That's why he wanted that win ranger, I guess. Just saw the opportunities to make the ganks on side lanes. So far, so good. Maybe he's going to be that Naga Siren killer, hit the Maelstrom at some point.
I guess so. You know, if you can find Ramses in the fight. See in the middle, Solo just getting blown up here by the 3 of them. No one is around. Sets up with the Shackle, but off the mark with the power shot. So able to escape there, the Phoenix. Yeah, it does feel we will need to see those rotations down towards the bottom, or just something to stop Ramses.
He's sitting a bit low on HP. Could maybe, I mean, no one isn't really healthy enough. If he gets his bottle filled, maybe he can look to make a move. Okay, he is. So, getting the bottle filled. Maybe he could actually smoke down. They saw Ramsey's like half HP.
Dire's
This is a
top
good target.
tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Will he walk into it? Illusions. We'll see him.
So we can get done here. I'll get the catch onto Hakoda. I wanted to use the focus fires. They're just going to be able to turn and glimpse no one, but the Javelin procs come in and they will take him out.
And they should be able to push this tower down too. Lay's actually popped the ult to try to
Dire's
catch up
top
and go
tower
for something
is
too.
under attack.
And they can react to mid as that push was happening from outsiders. Na'Vi making some really good early rotations. And even dodging the stun. Nicely done.
Radiant's bottom tower
Pretty
is
decent
under
early
attack.
game though for Na'Vi. I think they want to
Radiant
continue trying to look to
structures
apply
are
pressure though with their draft. They don't want to ever sit back versus this Naga Siren draft. Solo looking to perhaps get some wards down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Just get the drag back on Solo, but
Dire's middle tower is
he's
under
fine. Vichun even trying to poke up to the high ground, take down some of these
Radiant's
illusions.
bottom tower has fallen.
Ramses gets some nice money. Might get caught here though.
They're going to try and go for him, and he knows it.
Under attack.
Oh, they have
The
the storm.
song straight away. And they'll be able to find that follow-up onto the 2 of them, catching both of the cores here. Lane's able to step out in time, but Vichun gets focus taken out. They've even got the glimpse back on Lays, back into the setup for the Light Strike array. The outsiders, every single time that Na'Vi is trying to step into this area, it's just, they're prepared. And with the song available, it just goes to show how hard it is to make a move on Ramses.
Yeah,
You know,
and
song into any sort of backup, and outsiders are turning that fight each and every time.
Yeah, Solo also like he dropped Tombstone earlier, so they don't have Tombstone for when that fight kind of starts to kick off.
Dire's
And
middle
this is why that
tower
Naga
is
pick, you know, he
under
said
attack.
they can pick and choose pretty much all their battles in that type of situations. Mid,
Whoop!
Yim's got Blink.
Very, very quick
Oh,
try with the
man.
burst. And they'll even get the glimpse back as well to mess up with the time of Vichun. He's back to the base. Solo's going to get chased down a little bit behind the tier 1.
Dire's middle tower
Very, very quick reaction there, just blowing up no one. Definitely the downside of the Wind Ranger, incredibly squishy if he does get caught.
And also, you look at the differences between the two offlaners, right? A traditional initiator compared to Lycan, who's like this kind of carry style from the offlane. DK has a Blink Dagger already. Versus squishy heroes like even TA, Wind Ranger, they're going to be able to set up tons of kills with this. So early that he's got it. With treads on top, too. Definitely going to pose for some concerns as Na'Vi, you know, with their draft, they want to be the ones leading. They want to be the ones playing aggressive and kind of taking over map a bit, but it's actually a 3K advantage for Outsiders now just off of those 2 moves.
A little bit of a pause here. And GPK wasting no time in these pauses to throw out a tip.
And it's tough to, so further looking at things for Na'Vi, right? The next situation that they kind of have to prepare for is like forcing some type of ults, right, in a way, and then eventually being able to go into Roche. Because that is what their draft is about. The Deso, the Lycan finished up to with the TA. So they ideally want to either like force some ults somewhere and then look to sneak a Roshan afterwards somehow. But it's not going to be easy because of the last fight, especially that went the favor of Outsiders. They probably just feel a lot easier that they can take every fight. And they didn't have to expend, like, I mean, they used the Song and the Static Storm, but they still got Egg always. And Static Storm is just back up anyway, so. For Na'Vi, definitely some hard movements they have to decide to make in the next few moments. This does feel like if they don't get, you know, some type of advantage, at least for Roche going their way, this game is going to quickly fall further and further into Naga's control.
Absolutely, yeah. Ramses is going to be very happy with the pace that this game's panning out at.
GPK invis bottom.
Right. Looks like, yeah, ideally would want to settle for Lays, the bigger of the two.
No starter for a dominating creep, I guess. He's got a Laguna it.
Gotta get that money.
We gotta get, why not, you know what? And he actually goes for the shard. Cool. All right, so been changed, been buffed, of course. Adds damage to all your abilities per charge. Does make your nukes pretty much do like 400 damage plus each, which is pretty absurd. Yeah, especially versus like squishy Wind Ranger. I mean, look at no one's HP pool, right? If he gets caught by a Light Striker, he's just dead. Well, caught by any stun, it feels like. So Na'Vi have to do very good jobs of defending this Wind Ranger's positioning with their Undying and Earthshaker.
Loves me.
Na'Vi, they are trying to find some kill action here with no one. Smoked up.
Outsiders is ready, though. They're already in position here. 4 heroes. Phoenix with a TP at the ready. They're going to jump.
There we go, straight into EM. Trying to start things. Then looking to burst the shake. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Song set up. Hakoda ready to step in. He's going to drop the Static Storm down on the Wind Ranger. We'll be able to control no one, but indeed Na'Vi able to get a fair bit of damage out. And now they're going to try for more. See, DM opt for the TP out as they realize that this fight not quite as clean as they would have wanted it there, Outsiders.
I think he hesitated too long. I think they were like trying to decide, oh, who do we want to Static Storm? The ones on the left or the ones on the right?
Yeah, he went deep. He wanted to go for no one, but maybe it would have just been better to sort of slap it down on what the 2 heroes at the front and just kind of block the fight off.
On the Shaker in particular, the Echo, I mean, let me see how much damage it actually ended up doing. He did 2,700 damage on the Shaker. That was definitely a big slip up from the Disruptor.
I mean, yeah, he wanted the 2 cores. He wanted no one and Lays, but a risky play.
Yeah,
and
almost.
Indeed means that Outsiders, I mean, they're lucky it didn't go worse.
Exactly.
That fight.
It's lucky that Ramsey survives. That was a big mistake there. Needs to stop the control from the Earthshaker. As Na'Vi finally find a pretty okay fight for themselves on the back of all this. I think also the initial we'll look at bottom before they look to get this set up on the TAV tune. Get him. I think the other thing also is they didn't have the Laguna Blade because he used it on a dominated creep bottom, so they didn't kill the Shaker. But you know, lots of things like that will add up. I'm always trying to blame the cores, not the supports, you know.
I was going to say, yeah. In a pub, it would be, you know, it's your lack of Laguna Blade. No, it was your missed Static Storm.
Exactly.
Definitely an argument to be made both ways.
Yeah, I mean, probably the Disruptor's fault, honestly. But at the end of the day, what can you do? He was trying to go for cores instead of the support. Hesitated too long. But still seeing the power of them just being able to dictate any single one of these fights with that
Dire's
sleep
bottom tower
into combo.
has fallen. Dire's top
He's getting
tower
so
is
farmed
under
as well.
attack.
My God.
Yeah, I mean, this Naga Siren, it just feels like it's going to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, he's going for the fun build too. Did you notice?
Dire's
He's
top
going for the
tower has
Aghanims
fallen.
on.
Wait,
The new
what?
Ags.
Why
The
is he
real in,
playing
baby.
the Axe?
Well, it also allows you to cast through spell immune. Remember that. So
True.
that's the more important thing I do.
All right, I would just be interested to see if he ever reels in. You know.
It can be conceptually broken with Disruptor because you
I
can
know,
pull
you're
someone
that's
into the
true.
Static Storm.
That
you
is
know?
true. Well, you're setting it up so indeed you're getting
Yeah.
that extra hero in the combo.
I mean,
True.
I'm down
Yeah?
to see it. I know
All
some people
right.
thought this was like a stupid shard or stupid Aghanims, but it has some pretty broken concepts that can work with it. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Sounds cool this game.
Top again and aggressive here under the tier 2. They dive in and blow up Sweden strong.
Lays.
Well, you get Yamich there. They'll be able to get Hakoda as well then. No one. Slides him with the shackle shot, sets up for a double.
They get a
Off the
triple here.
side. I think they should be able to do so. I don't think DM's got any way out of this one as no one. Setting up there, catching onto the 3 of them and allowing Lays for the cleanup. Triple kill. Na'Vi take out the 3.
Do they have a way to get... V-Tune's TP is cooldown 3 seconds. Maybe he still TP's over and looks to go for Roshan with his team. I think he should. Yeah, he's TPing over.
They're
I think
going
this
to
is
do
the
it
play.
quick.
Yep.
Yeah, that's... I mean, TPs are available on outsiders, and it's just going to be Yamich heading over for now.
They know.
I mean, Yamich can't stop this alone.
No, dies too fast. Great move from Na'Vi, knowing exactly how to play the draft at least.
I mean, Yamich is trying to slow it down, but yeah, not much more than that he can do. V-Tune now with the Aegis.
And with the VKB, so a lot stronger to be able to come into the fights. But we'll see. Now we'll probably see that Aghanims come into play, at least from the Naga.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah, let's see if Ramses finds opportunities to use this.
I think he definitely will. I mean, just the net alone is amazing. Like,
Sure.
For the BKB, but
yeah.
he's still feeling strong. I mean, he still should be. Even though they had that fight that went a little weird. You know, they lost 3 heroes and then they lose Roche. Ramses is still the king of the board. Has to just watch out for Earthshaker. The blink is complete. Sweden Strong could be the thing to trip him up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just watching some reel into some Static Storms. I mean, just because of the memes.
I'm going to try and smoke and look for a chance to drop a good slam.
Oda is just in very far. He's just dead. He's smoked up by himself, too. I think he was trying to, like, play some vision down or
bottom.
something, but
Ramses just solo took away the Aegis from V-Tune.
he's got to get away. Sweden Strong's on the case.
He's got Song TP.
He does. Oh, he might even get a kill on the retreat.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I think he will.
Nicely done.
Senzi loses in on solo.
He knows.
And
he knows what's
he's not even going to need to use the song.
No, he's thinking, turning.
He's going back in. I mean, he's just playing with them. Yeah, now they've got the jump on him, though. Swedish Strong, he's actually is he going to be able to take him
dies.
out? He is.
Okay.
All right, so poking around with him a little too much there, Ramses. As Swedish Strong finds the opportunity to shut him down.
Again, a lot of times we're seeing players push the limits a little bit too hard. This time again, Ramses gets a nice first turnaround, but then a little bold to go for the core.
No, for sure. I mean, he
Radiant's
could have
bottom
song
tower
TP'd
is
at any
under
moment,
attack.
but
Yeah. Right, now I'll be very happy with that. Time to be able to farm for a good like 40 seconds while with Nog off the map. Templar Assassin going to continue to scale. And still looking to smoke and catch something while he's dead. 10 seconds.
yeah, they got Blink on V-Tune. So
They got double BKBs.
ooh, no one. And that doesn't want to go in there yet.
GPK
Dire's
is
top
very
tower
susceptible
is
to
under
just
attack.
immediately
Radiant
dying if
are
they ever do get on
scanning.
him. He's got Blink to get away, but if they do get initial stuns and get on top of him, he is just going to die. Yeah, they're looking to smoke again.
Radiant's middle
I mean, they might want
tower
to
is
kill
under attack.
Ramses.
Regeneration.
They know that he's playing around this area. Would require a bit of a dive to find him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Feeling strong though. They're using the double BKB timings to try to find something because they know in particular, the Disruptor doesn't really have much he can do versus these BKBs early. Fissure off the mark.
Oh, Shaka won't latch.
All right, that was very awkward.
Radiant's middle
Tombstone
tower
dropped down.
is
They'll
under
commit for the
attack.
tower at least. I even triple BKB timing. Sorry, I did notice that Lays had even finished it up as well. So yeah, 3 BKBs definitely makes it harder for them to do the song sleep combos because they can all just BKB out of it versus static.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Let's see if Outsiders can do anything about this. They'll let the tier 1 go.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They're kind of willingly sacking it though, it looks like, right? Yamich is farming top DK. It looks like DM wants to finish BKB before he jumps into next fight. But a good hit from Na'Vi. And they have a ward also on top of DM.
Dire's top
The trap
tower is under
doesn't
attack.
quite break the blink in time though. Close game, but Na'Vi, they still need to, it's still like this game of like cat and mouse where they need to still look to hunt and try to slow down Naga Siren a bit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Outsiders still finding tons of farm on the map. Being greedy. Phoenix level 12. Halberd finished. Again, we haven't even seen an egg now, right?
No, not yet this
so it's
game, no.
Level 2 egg, and it's going to be with a Halberd. So the TA, kind of one of the only ones who can focus it with the Wind Ranger. That's going to put a full stop to it as well, too. So they have answers at least for the Static Storm for now, but not going to be versus that egg, of course. And also, do have to point out, Hakoda's doing the same thing as last game, and he did get a Philosopher's Stone. So it is halfway to Aghanims on the Disruptor, too. So I think Outsiders, they're fine, just chilling back, farming until he has that. And then they're like, okay, well, now you have BKBs for what? Because we're just going to AoE Doom you.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, Na'Vi haven't quite been able to make that move since these pickups.
No. Not given much opportunities. Lane's constantly pushed out. They're trying to scout with wolves and stuff, but Outsiders being very cautious. They haven't shown the supports much at all. Yeah, just not really showing heroes. Like stun and a Dragon Slave out of vision, Fire Spirits from out of vision, illusions to push lanes from out of vision. So Na'Vi, be careful now. Solo has shown himself.
Oh, instant jump there from DM.
He's gone. Aghanim's done for GPK.
Is under attack.
Look at that fight recap. See how much damage to the Laguna. Doesn't look super high, but he doesn't have that much HP to begin with either. That was kind of all of it. Still giving respect though. Not looking to fight around bottom.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, DM will turn up, but yeah, nothing to stop the tier 2 from going down, so.
Giving a lot of respect to those BKBs.
Ramses will have Scardy for the next fight, pretty much. That's that complete now. Of course, with that, will be quite a nuisance for V-Tune's TA.
They're setting up for top. They want to slow down this Disruptor from farming. I think they're starting to see what the maybe game plan is from Outsiders.
Hakoda will be able to drop the Static Storm. Give a chance for Yamich to get away. Yeah, no one not able to close in the Fissure.
So
Very close, but not quite in time.
No one? Ooh. That was scary for a second there. Yeah, good move. I like that they go and even, you know, it might seem silly, but they see the Disruptors farming for Aghanims. So I think they're starting to know, like, we have to start putting a little more attention to slow down his farm too. Because those sleep combos are going to be even more devastating with that.
Bounty.
Keeping this one close, though. Hasn't really surpassed, like, 1 or 3K for the side Outsiders. Na'Vi just still distributing farm pretty good. Orchid done for V-Tune. Some solution, perhaps, for the Phoenix. Kill him before the egg and get the silence off. Same thing for the Lina. And they're going to look to make a move with that timing. Also, a really cool trap bottom, actually. It does see the Naga in the tree lines for a second there. So they do know where Ramses is for a hot second, but he's back to base. But now they'll check because they didn't see exactly where he went, checking the tree line there with the smoke. Another pause.
Uh-oh. Oh, bit of a lag.
Bits of lag. And we do see also now, let's see, the Earthshaker does have lens too. So watching for these Naga sleep combos also. The Earthshaker, if he's not caught in it, could disrupt it. They could get the stun off to stop the static storm, etc. and stuff like that too. So a lot of things to watch out for if Navi's able to ever to trip up the big combo that is inevitably going to happen this game.
Yeah, it's just so hard to avoid.
Yeah.
It's always, yeah. And how close are we? Yeah, what, 1,000, 1,100 gold on the Ags.
It's close. Yep.
There we go. Back in action. Na'Vi.
GPK.
What? Sweden Strong's trying to start something. I would lay down
awkward.
the Fisher, but they're able to just get over on top of V-Tune. That was not how they wanted to start a fight there,
no.
Na'Vi. V-Tune just on the front lines, miles away from the rest of them. And they'll just get picked off one by one. Solo goes down. That was...
Oh, and Rosh
was
just
awkward.
respawned. Oh, Rosh just came up literally a second ago.
Oh, no, that...
Oh, no.
That was a rough... That was rough for Na'Vi. That was
That was...
Tower
yeah.
is under attack.
That's borderline game losing, honestly. Like the
Yeah.
Earthshaker, the Fissure traps, and it catches them on the outside. It's
So
so
what
split
went
up.
so wrong here? Who's making the mistake?
I mean, the stun catches nobody, right? It didn't. I think they were trying to catch GPK because they know he's fragile, but it doesn't hit him. They get full control on
And I guess the thing is, if V-Tune's going to blink in like that, he has to have his BKB popped.
Yeah, or they have to be stunned. Either DK or Lina have to be disabled beforehand, but they weren't. Oh, devastating, really.
Yeah,
They've
they
been
were doing so well so far in this game
Yeah.
too. It looked like a solid hold on keeping this even. But moves like that, that's indeed just going to set them back quite painfully. Now down 6k, and of course in a matchup where Ramses is smiling all the way to the bank here with how much gold he's cleaning up on the map.
Yeah,
Top
he's-
net worth, and with moves like that, that gap's only going to continue to grow. This Naga Siren's just going to be such a huge problem.
Yeah, and how do you kill him? You can barely kill him once, killing him twice. Plus, he
Yeah.
has Shard also, so his teammates also in the song are going to get healed. Game just got like 2 times harder, maybe even more than that for Na'Vi. Because their lineup, as we've said multiple times, it's Tia Lycan. It's kind of obvious for most people. They want to be playing with advantage and playing over for Roshan. Now that you lose it versus a Naga lineup, your map is so difficult to play. And this was pre-Disrupt Dragonin, so now Hakoda's going to have it done also for the next fight that kicks off to address those BKBs before they get popped. See if they can find GPK still in the situation, though, because he's still incredibly fragile, but he's done a great job of keeping himself distanced. And he actually gets a scan.
He knows they're in here. Are they going to keep searching? Oh, he's going to TP out Lays.
Holy moly, that was very close. How much damage does this Laguna actually do? I'm really bad at doing the math now. Oh, he's not 20 yet. We'll wait till he's 20 to do the math on Laguna with the flying and the Nether Shawl and stuff like that, but... It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be over 1,500 damage probably. With quite ease. Aghanim's online. Level 18 on, I believe, it's all 3 cores. A huge timing for outsiders now. And yeah, we'll watch the Static Storm.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
See top solo.
Dire's
Na'Vi
middle
desperately
tower is
running,
under attack.
avoiding the fight there.
That's what the Na'Vi do. This
Have
will
to-
just wait out the Aegis.
Yeah, you have to try to wait out Aegis or try to catch someone on a split push, but yeah, outsiders, they're not giving that opportunity. They're sticking together now. Is that a full It's a full butterfly now also. So
Yeah, he's
are
massive.
MKBs even on the horizon?
No, nowhere near right.
Bloodthorn relatively close, you could say, I guess, for V-Tune, but
Okay, that's going to be something.
At
But
least
I mean,
something
he
to
will
deal
have
with.
what? He's of course got the Manta, and as long as he saves that.
Okay, he's got the enchanted quiver. There you go. So he's got at least like one hit that he can guarantee every couple seconds. But yeah, there's going to be answers for the Bloodthorn when it's out for sure. They need MKB, and nowhere near it for no one. He's actually going for the Lincolns to protect himself versus the insta stuns. GPK is hunting. He got him.
Easy pick there for GPK. Same time, pressure as well being put on the top lane. DM's in with the Dragon form. And of course with Ramses and his illusions, they're going to take this tower down pretty quickly after fortification goes.
Sweden has to buy back, yeah.
They'll respect the buyback actually, yeah, as soon as he does, they'll retreat outsiders.
Yep, they have plenty of places to farm on the map after they force everyone back to base. Bottom's being pushed out. We're seeing, look at Ramses with illusions bottom even. He's cutting the bottom wave to address the split push that's going on. So they're just going to constrict the map. The obnoxious Naga Siren thing that ends up happening now at this point when she's so farmed. And we haven't gotten to see the real in on.
We haven't. Not yet, at least.
Sweden. Sweden's strong now, cannot really leave base. He has to be so careful. He did commit buyback. More items being delivered, and Aghanims also for DM. Continue to scale. Game looking more and more impossible.
This just gold lead just continues to grow. Aegis may come to an end, but even without that, hard to feel that a fight would go any other way than in outsider's favor.
Yeah, just losing second Roche with this lineup. It's, like I said, pretty like borderline game losing. It's so hard for them to now make plays of their own. They're going to try to time it, though. Aegis is gone. Trying to get outside.
Let's see what they can find.
Yeah, lanes are in an okay spot. They're going to smoke down toward bottom. Coda.
That will probably be all they'll find here. They're going to try and turn it into something more. But outsiders, yeah, just not letting them have any of this.
No, they know. They're like, we just lost a disruptor, who cares? Immediately, GPK sets up on the opposite side of the map. He's also got the Kaya done now. And he's level 20. Okay, so do you want to do some math, Owen? Because I don't. It's insane how much damage it is. Because it's also adding in the shard. So it's like, yeah, probably like 1700-ish magic damage or something. I don't know. I'm not doing all that. Whatever.
Wait, was it with the full combo?
Full, just with Laguna.
My crazy, didn't it used to show you the real damage when you held down ult? Or did that not work when you're observing?
It did, but now it's also, I mean, it did use it with Kaya. I'm not sure why it's not with this one, but it doesn't show the amp of when he's using Flame Cloak as well and everything, too.
Sure. I just thought you could always see, like, the alternate numbers.
Actually, I'm not sure why they're not showing. They show on everything but Laguna.
Oh, wait, really?
Yep. At least for the Kaya. Of course, not for the Fiery Soul stacks.
But they do sometimes, they don't the other time. I don't know, it's weird. But
okay,
it's a lot of damage. We don't need
it's a lot of damage.
You don't need to see the numbers, you're just going to see heroes disappear.
Yeah. And they do at least have Lincolns, so no one has some way to protect himself, either versus that or versus the instant Dragon Tail that'll come out.
Mm-hmm. We got smoke.
Ready to fight.
From outsiders.
They have a gem now also that they picked up to be able to clear out any of these traps. Double Siege Wave also pushing in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No glyph available
I mean,
now,
they've got to do something in RV. They've got to try some sort of defense here.
Get the positioning though. They're only showing the DK now. Now Ramses will show space for a second.
How do you start a fight? If you go in as Na'Vi, you know you're going to get Song, Slept, and a Static Storm on top of you.
Yeah, how do you position, right? It's it really is such a tough ask. Nightsiders will back up though, continue to get that wealth. E-Blade done now for Lina. So okay, you want to do the math now? I can't even think about how much it is.
Dire's top
I mean,
potential core one shots.
Let's have a look how much HP people. Yeah, it kills everyone. Everyone's around
Kills
sort of
everybody.
2k HP maximum. So yeah, full combo and you're dead. 100% dead.
I want to see E-Blade Lagunas on a 2500 HP hero. I think they might actually just die. Now I just want to see it. And I want to see the reel in.
Dude, he's not going to use it.
He's not going to use it. It's for the netting through BKB.
Yeah, it's just for the BKB net.
He hasn't had to use it either, to be quite frank.
No, there hasn't really been song opportunities. And they haven't really needed them. 15k lead, only getting further ahead, outsiders.
They're smashing this, really. Oh, boy. Timeless
Oh,
relic
there
now.
you go.
Okay, now do the math.
There you go. Get that over to him right now. Get that into GPK's inventory. There we have it. Well, there we go.
Did he live?
That was. He did live from the Laguna, but that was without the E-Blade, right?
No, that was with it. He actually tanked it. I thought it was
Yeah,
one
but
shot.
but the Laguna hit the damage before the E-Blade hit, right?
I don't know, maybe. I looked like a hit, but whatever. Either way,
Okay.
he's dead. Oh.
Ooh.
What does that
Let's
mean?
get out the translation.
I think that means lag again. Isn't that the word that they
I
said,
think
just
he was
capitals?
asking, indeed, are you lagging as well? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the word they used the other day, but
Yeah.
just with capital letters, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, was it? Oh, that's smart.
Right?
You got better memory than me.
I remember it was like two, because it looks like an
Yeah,
two
it
Rs.
literally means, are you lagging?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Okay. 56 seconds, no Wind Ranger. Full control. Roche is up. Oh, look at that. They can get a Roche out of this now, too. Kind of free for outsiders.
It certainly will be. I mean, no one dead for 55. No buyback. They're not contesting that.
Nope. Adios.
I mean, it looked good for Na'Vi this game until that one move, and then.
I mean, it looked okay. I wouldn't say that
Well,
it was like.
No,
it
they
was
weren't
good.
winning, but
They weren't winning, but they
compared to
weren't-
game one, I mean,
Okay,
come
yes,
on.
fine. Compared to game one, but their draft wants to be more ahead versus Naga-san, right? And they actually never.
Sure.
I don't think they ever were ahead in gold. So.
No. They were like 1k behind. So
Yeah.
it was
They
pretty
were.
much-
They were doing decent for like. They were doing pretty well for like what how we see outsiders just being like the better team overall. But with their draft, they overall wanted to be more ahead because the game's now
No, for sure.
pretty fun.
For sure. No, I mean, absolutely. It's like, how good were you really doing if it only took one bad fight to end you being in this position?
Yeah.
It was all it took. The game's
And
just
now
completely
Roche.
blown wide open.
Do you want to give
outsiders.
Hakoda the refresher?
Oh, even a little cheeky song here to make sure there's no sort of steal.
Sure. Who's he giving it to? Okay, they give it. I mean, it's more sensible to give to GPK, I guess, because he can literally
Double
one-shot
Laguna.
anybody then.
Pew
but-
pew.
Oh, no, they passed it to... Oh, come on. I mean, anyone can really have it at this point in the game, let's be honest. The three of them, all three spells will be amazing, but...
Yeah, they're feeling pretty comfortable.
Chilling. Near 25s. Oh, you got the new DK talent as well, too. Oh, no, he didn't take the new one. That's the one that got moved as well. Okay. I didn't get to see the new one yet. There's Navi. Yeah. Well, I think they're probably saying, like, what do we do? Catch people on sides if we can. They have a sentry bottom.
Did it matter?
It's not that easy.
Even if they kill him the once, he's going to be back, and
They
the
might.
backup's coming in.
They get the stun.
They will kill him. Can they get out? The V2 was able to TP away.
Okay.
So they are able to kill GPK. They take the 8, kill him twice. Not the worst of trades.
No, best they could have possibly done in these last moments. It's a big kill. And V-Tune surviving is huge. No BKB now for 50 seconds, though. Does have to be careful how far he steps out. Even without the Lina, they can still look to fight on outsiders with this Naga-san. 3v4.
Na'Vi looks like they're trying to jump. Can they really punish this, though?
This is really it. This is a bold attempt.
Yeah, you're not moving in on these four.
Especially because there's a song as well.
Dire's
Vici still looks
structures
like he
are
wants to
fortified.
go, but
They're pinging Ramses.
can they really make this play?
Uh-oh. I think he smoked from behind, and the Stormcrafter hit something, and that allowed Ramses to know that they were smoked behind, and he jumped away.
Dire's
Okay.
middle tower has fallen.
Either way, definitely would have been a suicidal
nothing,
jump,
yeah,
I believe.
nothing was going to happen there.
No. V2, no BKB. If he goes in, he's just dead, so. Good on them that they didn't jump in, honestly. As GPK will come back to life. Get back onto aggression there for Outsiders. Level 25 also acquired, so now, yeah, good luck with your BKBs. If you even get them off because of the Ag Static Storm. Now if you do, you're just going to get Laguna through it and netted through it. So multiple solutions for those BKBs. And also, honestly, they haven't even had opportunities to cast them, Owen. Right? There's been one fight that happened around that top situation, and then look, Blaze still has a 9-second BKB.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Same thing for no one. They've had these BKBs for what, 15, 20 minutes or something, and haven't been able to use it.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Just
Going anywhere.
stuck between a rock and a hard place here, Na'Vi. What do they do?
Yeah, there's just not a whole lot. The split push option isn't really there because they're ready for it with the Naga Siren.
Has been killed.
They're getting outscaled. They're getting outfarmed. It's a sad tale because they have to just hope for some insane high ground defense.
Oh!
See you later.
Oh, and they got the
Flying.
song.
Oh, who are they going to get?
Right, let's see who they want to go for. There's the Supernova. They're just going to go for no one.
That's
They'll drop the
bullying.
Static Storm down on the Wind Range, and no one's gone. And now the Supernova's done catching Lays. I mean, Lays will be able to get out with the BKB and the ultimate. We'll see Legion pop his BKB turn towards DM. DM's back to full HP though. We'll see no one jump out of the base in an attempt to chase same for Lays, but Lays gets caught by the net, the Light Strike Array. The Wolf's slowly burning down. He'll try and run a second Supernova ready to come out here from Yamich as Na'Vi have to retreat.
A celebratory ult, it looked like there from Yamich a bit. I was hoping Ramses would at least reel someone in there because they were just
Dude,
dominating
he
the
ain't
fight
pressing
so
that
hard.
button.
He didn't even press it. Damn it, I really want to see it at least once, but yeah, I was hoping because he was kind of running around. I'm like, he's probably feeling, they know this game's over, right? Like, they know there's no way the Na'Vi can come back, so I'm waiting to see them start like
I
trolling
mean,
a little bit.
that definitely was a situation where he could have probably grabbed someone, pulled them towards no one, so the
Probably.
static combo from Hakoda got a couple.
Whoop,
Found Yamich.
no one?
Oh,
He's gone.
Laguna Blade will do the job, but they do get Yamich.
Dire's middle barracks are under
Look at the damage from Lina, by the way. Pick up the fight recap if you get a chance.
Dire are
25-83.
Dire's middle barracks are under
I
attack.
mean, Navi's still trying to do something here.
Oh,
Already though, DM has jumped the backlines onto Lays. They'll use the
They're
fish.
on
They're in with the
GPK.
anchor. They're in on top of GPK. GPK's dead. But now what can they do about the Naga Siren? Not a lot. In fact, Outsiders, they just buy back. They're ready to close this up. They've had enough. They're ready to buy back, run it down the bottom lane, and look to put an end to this match.
yeah, GPK's probably like, okay, you got me. There's a Ramses, by the way. You got a Naga Siren issue on your hands. A 700 last hit Naga Siren.
Is under attack. Dire's
Yeah, I
bottom
think
tower
Outsiders,
has
they're
fallen.
done with this one. They're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, let us just wrap it up.
Yep, flying into the base.
Yep. Whoa!
Oh, they got two.
There we go. Set up the. Where's the reeling? We ain't gonna see it. He doesn't even need it this time. No catch the two on top of each other. V-Tune and Sweden Strong out of the game. No buybacks. GG is called. Outsiders. They
They're too
will
good.
secure a spot in the grand finals. And looks like they didn't even break a sweat, really. They continue to look as good as expected in this run through the Eastern Europe Regional Qualifiers. Na'Vi, on paper, considering the teams in this qualifiers, was definitely going to be their biggest challenge, and it didn't look like much of a challenge at all, Fogged.
Yeah, I mean, they just looked on a whole nother level of things, right? They, honestly, the way they play is quite beautiful from, because we've gotten to see a couple, we haven't gotten to cast them, at least. The other teams are a little bit more sloppy. But some cleanness, of course, but overall, like Outsiders, the way they didn't even allow, you know, there was a triple BKB timing from Na'Vi.